Oh, what did we call it? After match. Started with an A, and it's related to. A rated R reckoning.
A rated R reckoning.
Yep.
Boom.
Rated R reckoning.
Welcome everybody to Aftermatch presents a rated R reckoning for NXT TakeOver Portland, Oregon.
Yeah.
I'm your host, the rated R reviewer, Stefan Osborne, joined as always by the General Jerry Slaughter.
Good evening, wrestling fans.
And Noah Foster, the Simple Man. How's it going, Noah?
It's going well, gentlemen. We got probably the most stacked TakeOver card to date. I'm ready for this show.
Mm-hmm.
For the first time ever, without one of them for some reason being a pre-show or kickoff match,
Cassius Ohno versus Matt Riddle.
we actually got 6 matches for this card. We are still going to do match order as well. It's just going to be even more of an opportunity for us to refine who gets the win.
Mm-hmm.
I believe last month I went 5 for 5 on a takeover, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
You
Yes.
did.
So I'm hoping to do one better and only one better.
Was it Worlds Collide?
It was something.
It was Worlds Collide.
It was Worlds Collide.
Mm-hmm.
So
He perfected it.
Dakota Kai versus Tegan Knox. As always, we're going to try and do this as fast as fucking possible, just for your guys' sake as well. Tegan Knox versus Dakota Kai in a street fight.
Mm-hmm.
And, or no, is it?
Yeah, it's a street fight.
Yeah, it's a street fight. Okay.
Yeah.
So, Noah, Tegan Knox or Dakota Kai? Who wins?
Damn it, this is hard. Dakota Kai with that phenomenal heel turn back at War Games, but Tegan Knox, they're talking about her comeback series on YouTube, and then I'm like, are they really capitalizing on Kai's heel turn or not? I really don't know. I'm not really sure who needs to win more here, so after picking it, I feel like you've got to give some more momentum to the heel. I am going with Dakota Kai for the win.
Mm-hmm.
Kai for the win. Jerry?
Oh, Kai all the way. They're doing this whole, going over Tegan Knox's story and everything at this point just to get sympathy, so when she does lose, it'll be even bigger.
I have to agree, but only because Tegan Knox has been getting all the wins here. Like,
Yes.
Dakota Kai has looked great, sure, but she hasn't gotten a win over Tegan Knox. In fact, I think the only wins she's gotten are over the side characters, the side players in this game.
Candice LeRae, yeah, last night.
That's correct.
So I'm gonna as well give it to Kai because she needs the win out of this.
Team kick.
Otherwise, she just looks kind of chumpy. Even though I love her heel turn,
Plus.
she just looks kind of chumpy. All right, in the same vein of non-title matches, I hate to say it this way, but let's go ahead and get Johnny Gargano versus Finn Balor out the way in our second match here. Jerry, who you got?
I got Balor. Everybody's all hyped on Gargano winning. No, I still see Balor pulling it off.
Yeah. Noah.
Ah, man. Finn Balor with a phenomenal heel turn, and this match has been set up now for at least 3 months. Johnny Gargano, he believes he's NXT for life, but when it comes to takeovers, he steals the show, usually doesn't win. And it's non-title. But I sense something big has to go down during this show, and I sense that Balor is going to win for a certain moment. Balor's my pick to win.
Okie dokie. Yeah, I agree. Finn Balor for the win. Johnny TakeOver is not Johnny TakeOver because he wins at TakeOver. His win-loss record is actually pretty abysmal. He is Johnny TakeOver because he puts on a great show and puts over Finn Balor. Undisputed Era, that is Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly. How much fish could Bobby Fish fry if Bobby Fish could fry fish? The Broserweights, Pete Dunne and Matt Riddle, are looking to answer that question. They had a fun time getting to Portland, Oregon.
Yes, they did.
Past Wednesday. I really enjoyed that. I guess it's my turn to go first. I think the Broserweights dethrone the tag team champions, and Matt Riddle and Pete Dunne become NXT tag team title holders. Jerry?
I'm actually going to go the Broserweights as well because, getting blazed in the city of Blazers. That only makes a little bit of sense.
Oh, you mean in Portland?
Yeah, in Portland. Fuck you.
Portland. Home of the Tailblazers. All right, Noah, who you got here?
This tag division needs a revamp. It is time for a change. I have to go with the guys I got more invested in now than anything. It's got to be the Broserweights.
All right, so we are all together 3 for 3 so far. Maybe this is where we diverge. Speaking of weird D words, Dominik Dijakovic versus Keith Lee for the North American Championship, and it's Noah's turn. Who you got here?
Oh, jeez.
Oh, God. Feast your eyes. This is what I'm calling match of the night. I love when these two beat the shit out of each other. Put on some of the best matches on the NXT television. But this is for the North American Championship. You think about the reign of champions, Roderick Strong. They're super high on Keith Lee. Do I see him moving up to the main roster after WrestleMania? I don't think so. And then Dijakovic, I just don't know if they're ready to put a title on him yet. So it's going to be a hell of a fight, but I somehow believe Keith Lee's not going to be transitional. I think Keith Lee's going to retain.
Jerry?
I think Dijakovic's going to win it. I think they're going to start pushing Lee to the moon for WrestleMania, possibly put him in the Andre the Giant Battle Royal and put him in that. So I'm thinking that's going to be a good start for that.
God, I hope he doesn't win the Dre. Nothing's worse for your career than winning the Dre. Nothing.
Oh, there goes the glasses.
Oh, God. I am torn. I don't think that Keith Lee has held the North American Championship long enough, but
we didn't think that way about Gargano Dream.
He is the one that took the title from Roderick Strong and ended the Golden Prophecy, so maybe it doesn't need to be a long title reign.
Nope.
It's emphatic for what it was. Dominik Dijakovic is certainly ready for a mid-card title. Shit, he's ready to be main event. And this is going to be a great match. I believe this is going to steal the show. No offense to Gargano and Balor or Ciampa and Cole or even Ripley and Belair, but I believe this is going to steal the fucking show. And I'm stalling because I still don't know who I'm going to pick.
We clamor for Lee and Dijakovic almost on a weekly basis, as much as we clamor for Bugenhagen.
Where is Bugenhagen anyway? But I digress.
I don't even have a coin to flip. You got a coin?
No.
I'm going to go with Keith Lee for one reason and one reason only. Jerry went with Dominik Dijakovic, and Jerry's luck at predictions sucks.
Bomb of the barrel champion. Boom.
If this is where we diverge and Jerry picked Dijakovic, this is where I don't pick whatever the fuck he just said. So let's move on. Rhea Ripley versus Bianca Belair for the NXT Championship / NXT Women's Championship / this one right here that's got the silver inlay instead of the gold.
Geez, Stefan, who are you picking for this match?
Who the fuck else but Rhea Ripley? I mean, seriously. Of course. Do I need to explain? Come on, guys. Noah, who you got?
I'm sorry, this is the first prediction of the night. Rhea Ripley supposes that, yes, Belair, she's incredible, but they're obviously setting up Rhea Ripley versus Flair. After the match, Flair's going to attack and claim that I'm going to take that title from you at WrestleMania. Rhea Ripley's retaining. Easiest prediction of the night.
Jerry?
Belair.
What?
Let me explain my way of thinking. I'm already gonna fucking lose anyway, so I might as well lose a hope of something actually cool happening. Belair wins the belt, and then Charlotte Flair automatically challenges Belair, thinks she's gonna get an easy victory, but then somehow Rhea Ripley wins the belt back from Belair before WrestleMania.
Okay, I was just thinking Belair wants to.
Which would make her a two-time women's champion.
That sounds like a lot of work.
It sounds
like way further ahead booking than they are capable of.
I know they can't, but at the same time,
Jerry, if you were to actually have gotten the point, if Dominik Dijakovic won the North American Championship, this is where you evened it out.
Yeah.
Because you are an idiot. I'm sorry. I love you, Jerry. Happy Valentine's Day. You are a fucking idiot. Belair's not winning.
Oh, the bad general people.
I tell you what. I'll give you a 3-chop challenge here. I will bet you, not even if Rhea doesn't win. That's so if she loses by disqualification and keeps the belt, I will even count that.
Okay.
I will give you the odds.
Man, never be chopped in life. Good Lord. You're bold. You both are bold.
So let's call it the 3-chop challenge.
All right.
Or the Chris
First,
Willis
folks,
challenge.
only on Access.
The Chris Willis challenge.
Damn.
Okay.
Win by fall. All right, this brings us to the tough one, especially for me. It's hard because Tommaso Ciampa didn't lose the title. I mean, he's basically going into a situation where it should be like, okay, here's your title back. Sorry you had to drop it for that neck injury that you miraculously came back from after 7 months. But it's Adam Cole. Jerry, you get to go first.
All right. The other reason that I picked Dijakovic to win is possibly for Lee to get actually a world title match at Takeover Tampa before WrestleMania. If that's the case, it's going to be against Cole. So I don't see Ciampa walking away with this. I see Cole actually still retaining.
Noah.
Najee. You know, this is the hardest match on this card for me to call. Tommaso Ciampa did not get his moment. He never lost the title. He relinquished it due to injury. He has promised everybody, even God himself, even though he didn't say that, but I'm sure he did in his own mind, that he is going to win this title and head into WrestleMania weekend as champion. No matter what, Goldie is coming home. But then Adam Cole, baby, he has had the most year in WWE, and that is undisputed. But do I see him losing this title and finally being moved up to the roster? Because I don't see this going as a series. This has to be one and done. Fuck. You know what? Fuck it. You're not the only one that can be bold sometimes. I already said Johnny Gargano is going to lose, but I believe that Ciampa is getting Goldie back. Pick if Tommaso Ciampa becomes the new NXT champion.
Wow, completely against the Undisputed Era and wearing their shirt. You should be ashamed of yourself. Shame.
Oh, trust me, I'm gonna buy a Ciampa shirt as soon as I know I'm right. Guarantee you that.
This is a hard one to call because I don't think this match is going to happen as a rematch in either case. So who does the winner go on to face at WrestleMania weekend? For Tommaso Ciampa, easily it'd be Finn Balor, especially if he wins the match against Johnny Gargano. But we've already seen that match.
Correct.
It was obviously non-title because neither had the title, but we've seen that match. Although, to see it for the title in the main event would probably be something completely different. And if it's Adam Cole, then it really should be Keith Lee coming next. And maybe that's NA champion versus NXT champion, or maybe he loses the belt and he's just going for the NXT championship. But I picked Lee to retain.
It's the same stepping stone that Gargano took. Because think about it, Gargano dropped the belt to Velveteen Dream, and then he went on to challenge Adam Cole and got the title that way.
So my card does not make sense if I do it that way. My card only makes sense if Tommaso Ciampa goes on to face Finn Balor WrestleMania weekend. So I'm going with Noah. Tommaso Ciampa unseats Adam Cole, and the Undisputed Era get unseated, or the Red Dragon, Fish and O'Reilly get unseated by the Broserweights, and this night ends with all of
Undisputed Era with no gold.
Or do
the
you
end
do
of an
it
era.
one title at a time? Fuck.
That's why I still had Cole keeping the belt.
I know it's difficult because I don't want to see them all lose the gold, but come on now.
No, because that sets up also for Cole to get super arrogant and say, let's try to help them win, and for them to fail.
This is where I changed my mind. I'm going with Jerry Cole. Yeah, you can't take the you can't take the tag titles away from Red Dragon and take Cole's NXT title away from him in the same night.
He's the freedom leader of the Undisputed Era. He proves a point all by himself. He's probably held his title the longest overall.
Right, but we need to have time to develop the storyline where he's doing anything he can to keep his title and doesn't care about the others getting their titles back.
Exactly.
So I wonder if they would do Ciampa vs. Cole again at WrestleMania weekend. Fuck, this is tempting.
Maybe.
Because it's out of nowhere.
That would
be a four-way match.
Portland is an out of
Ciampa-
nowhere takeover pay-per-view. WrestleMania is supposed to be your big moment, okay? Your match of the year candidate.
So Ciampa somehow gets another opportunity. He wins a match, and he gets so we see Cole versus Ciampa 2 WrestleMania weekend, and that's where Ciampa finally wins the title back.
I'd be happy with a fatal 4-way match. That way, you'd have Ciampa, Balor, Cole, and Gargano in there.
Oh,
Gargano.
Sure.
Because there's history, because Gargano and Ciampa, they never had their WrestleMania moment or match, and really that was probably going to be the capitalization of their feud, allegedly in a
Oh, could you imagine if it is a 4-way and Ciampa wins, and at the end Gargano's like, "Congratulations, man," holds his hand up and then throws him into the Tron?
Yes. All right, enough. You guys, enough. I have to. Yes, Adam Cole, baby, retains. I have to.
Jerry changed everybody's minds.
I have to.
Jerry changed everybody's minds. Wow.
We're either all wrong
We are
or
all gonna suck it
Boy,
together.
you're all fucked.
But it's all right.
I don't give a fuck. I got this plate for a reason.
He picked Bianca Belair, so we're still good. We're gonna break up a tie. We could have a tie because me and Noah now have the exact same picks.
Yes,
So
we do.
to break up the tie, we're gonna go match order, and this will be fun because there is no general's order anymore because there are 6
There's
matches.
6 matches.
Who wants to go first?
I'll go and list off mine first.
Go for it. Let's find out the makeshift general's order.
All right, I went with Knox and Kai first. Then Lee versus Dijakovic. Broserweights versus UE. Balor versus Gargano. Ripley versus Belair. And then Ciampa versus Cole.
Sounds good. Noah?
Oh, man. They usually start off with a freaking tag title match, but you got 2 non-title matches, and you got Poppy performing. Her song's got to have some sort of meaning towards one of these. So I'm going to start with Kai versus Knox, and then I'm going to go with the tag title next, actually. Then I'm going to go with, I'm just going to try and alternate titles and non-title matches. But can you put those 2 back to back? And they've done women and men back to back before. Fuck! This is really hard. Fuck it. Johnny Gargano versus Finn Balor next. North American title. I'm just gonna put all the time as back. I'm crazy. North American title, women's, and then the men's. So 1, 3, 2, 4, 5, 6.
I'm going to go with the tag team titles first to break up the monotony here. Everybody seems to want to start with Dakota Kai versus Tegan Nox, which I think makes sense. But in the flow of things, I think that's not such a smart match to start off with.
If you think about it, like when we got Io Shirai versus Candice LeRae in Toronto.
At Worlds Collide, Finn Balor started the show.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
This is NXT. Anything could fucking happen. I'm just saying.
Exactly.
I'm just saying. I'm going to go just to break up the monotony because really, I mean, what are the odds I'd win anyway and have to, win via a match order
Ditto.
tiebreaker. So let's go that and then Tegan Nox versus Dakota Kai.
All right.
And then we'll go North American Championship match. And then Johnny Gargano versus Finn Balor. And then Rhea Ripley versus Bianca Belair. And then the main event, of course, Adam Cole versus Tommaso Ciampa.
The really cool thing about this is either way you stack it like that, it's going to make sense and it's going to look good. Because we have, great action that's going to be coming our way.
Dude, we probably
There's not one match that's going to be like potty break or filler here either.
No.
We probably got a combined 50 or 60 years of watching wrestling. I would say that we're all pretty good at stacking a match card given the matches. We're just trying to guess the shitty order that they're going to do it.
Oh my god, I think we're only at 20 minutes.
Sweet. So that brings us to the end of this predictions video, which we have lovingly called the, what's it called?
Radar
Reckoning.
Radar Reckoning.
Because we reckon this is what's going to happen.
Because we're from Kentucky.
I mean, it was something, folks. Trust me, there's nothing else that we could use that started with R or that went with Aftermatch or any of the NXT or any of that bullshit.
I reckon
We brainstormed for 12 minutes.
See, he reckons too.
So anyway, thanks Noah for joining us again as well as always. This is the team for predictions. If you guys didn't know, this is what we boiled it down to. We're not going to expand. We are the few of the 4 or 5 crossovers we have between Team No DQ and Team NXT or NXT team.
Yeah.
Cindy's not on so much anymore, but
No.
Anyway, Noah, if we want to find you outside of this video, where would we do that?
Pleasure as always, gentlemen. It's Stefan. I'm going to keep it perfectly normal. If y'all want to find me and know more about me, know this. I'm just a simple man and a lifelong fan of wrestling. So if you want to follow me and talk anything wrestling, and not just sports entertainment, but anything wrestling, literally. The 5 brands of WWE, NWA, Ring of Honor, AEW, New Japan Pro Wrestling, my number 1, Impact Wrestling, Independent Wrestling, Sport Pro Wrestling, folks, and everything else in between. Look me up on Twitter, NoDQ.com/Noah, takes you to my Twitter page, or follow me on Instagram, #SlimmAnInLife, @InFoster1916. I'll give you a nice hello, my thoughts, retrospectives on wrestling, and just, my just self in life. Or follow my simple YouTube channel at youtube.com/user/NoahFoster210. All sorts of wrestling content there every week, and nicely organized playlists for you. At the heart of it, my weekly series, #205Live Matters. And if you haven't figured out by now, the reason that we're even doing this stuff, and I'm on YouTube, support No DQ. The reason I got into YouTube, along with these 2 gentlemen. Forever indebted to the No DQ family. So go buy a shirt. I have a shirt. Buy a pillow, buy a sticker, buy a mug. Just support my friends. Do it. NoDQ.com/merch, stage of the store. Follow NoDQ.com on all social media platforms. Your opinions matter. There's a comment section and everything on the official website. Polls, columns, memes, gifts, reviews, recaps, sexy female pics. You name it, it's there. Primarily wrestling from WWE, a little bit of AEW and Independent Wrestling. And yes, NoDQ Galaxy. As soon as this video is over, I will be sharing, of course, the NoDQ Galaxy Prediction League form, so you can also share your opinions and join us in the fun for NXT TakeOver Portland. And good luck to you all. And stay tuned because I will be doing predictions, of course, on AEW Revolution on my YouTube channel with Team IndieDQ later on this month. And I'll be back with these gentlemen for WWE Elimination Chamber. And no, we are not doing a video together on Country Redacted. Although something within me might be doing a prediction video on Country Redacted. So stay tuned for more of that on my YouTube channel. And as always, I like to close, wrestling out big and small. And let's keep growing this incredible, diverse, unique, elite, authentic, apologetic wrestling community together. Simple as that. Good luck, everybody, this Sunday.
And time.
You always freeze at the end, man.
Yeah.
I'm a firm believer that it should be Team NDQ, and her nickname should be Cindy Q. Just anyway.
I like that.
I think it's cool.
The Duchess Cindy QG. Cindy QG. Cindy QG. Okay. Well, thank you again, Noah, for being on with us. Join us next week for the NXT party and What's NXT. If you'd like to be up on the big screen and help us review future episode of NXT UK, you can join us on the tea party. Come have a spot of NXT with us. And if you want to be a new member to the NXT team, then we will let you do it by yourself up here. Meanwhile, we try to get 2 guests on every week. Keeps it funner. This week, we might ask Noah to stay over. I think we're going to get Colin Andrew on the show. We'll be recording that next, so look forward to that coming out soon. And then next week, maybe it could be you, so drop us a comment down below with your email address. Or if you want to find me on social media, you can look me up on Twitter. Go to nodq.com/Stefan, Stefan. Or if you just want to look me up, it's at Stefan R. Osborne, Osborne. As always, the R stands for restricted. You can also find the gentleman on Twitter.
Take a breath, man. At Gerald_JSJ, my Facebook group Armbar, all capital ARMBAR, exclamation point.
Exclamation point. Don't forget it.
Also join us on our Facebook group for Aftermatch Wrestling. That's a public group you can join. We also have our Instagram page, Aftermatch_Wrestling, that the Cleaver called Andrew runs.
Yeah, and you can find me on it you can find me on Instagram, maybe. The gram of Insta, at Osborne.Stefan, but I don't do anything there, so just follow me because it's fun. And you can follow Jerry. He actually does stuff there.
Yeah, every now and then. _gentleman_slaughter.
Like what you do to animals before you eat their meat. So, General Slaughter. If you didn't get the joke before, now you do. Okay. You can also find us on Patreon if you want to help and pay us money.
If you really want to help us, though.
Yeah, if you got some time, if you like the video, click the like button over here. If you like all the videos, click the subscribe button over there. And there's a little bell icon. So if you're subscribed, you would know that we have been going live the last couple of weeks for What's NXT, and we will continue to be going live. So that bell icon will notify you when the channel goes live, and you can watch live. And you can ask us questions live, which we will answer if we actually got anybody but Colin in the chat room live. We love you, Colin. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you, Noah, for joining us. Thank you, Jerry, for joining me. And thank you all, again, for the simple man, Noah Foster, for the gentleman, Jerry Slaughter. I am the Wizard of No DQ, Stefan Osborne. Wiz Fresh, here to remind you, have a spot of NXT with us.
And we'll see you NXT time.